Malaysia's economic growth among highest in the world. PM hopes Adam 50 will encourage higher birth rate. Hello and good evening. I'm MOHANAAPRIYA. Welcome to News on 2. Malaysia's gross domestic product GDP growth of 5.9% in 2017 was among the highest in the world, while its inflation and unemployment rates were low. In disclosing this today, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak says the achievement was due to the government's bold decision to implement several measures, such as the Economic Transformation Programme, to boost the economy.
Pencapaian kita ni dapat very good review from the international organizations, daripada World Economic Forum, umpamanya. They have ranked Malaysia as the 23rd most competitive economy in the world, which is not bad. We've improved from 25 to 23. Latest, the World Trade Organization puji Malaysia bahawa our economy is moving in the right direction and our policies are showing positive results.
Datuk Seri Najib, who is also Finance Minister, also reiterated that Malaysia would not go bankrupt as it managed to reduce its debt to 50.4% against the self-imposed ceiling of 55%, garnered higher foreign reserves, while works on infrastructure projects are in full swing.
We are in the A category. The other ASEAN countries are in the B category. Jadi kalau nak kata kita ni negara bankrupt, tuan-tuan, logically lah, kalau ikut hukum akal, category B countries will be bankrupt first, bukan A.
He said this at the Budget 2018 with the Rakyat program at Hospital University Kebangsaan Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur today. At the event, the Premier also launched Adam 50, which was announced in the Budget 2018, as well as visited the maternity ward at HUKM and handed out hampers to new mothers. Meanwhile, Datuk Seri Najib has urged the people to continue supporting the Barisan Nasional Government as he gives his assurance that the government under his leadership will work hard to ensure the well-being of Malaysians. Datuk Seri Najib said the government has provided various incentives under Budget 2018 to help the people improve their income levels.
Banyak yang kita beri balik pada rakyat in the form of bayaran khas untuk pejabat awam, dapat 1,500. Kita dah bayar 1,000, insyaAllah another 500 dekat raya nanti. Kita bayaran kepada sampai pada Tok Batin pun dapat. Imam, Bilal, Tok Siak, Tok Batin, Ketua Kampung, semua dapat. Imagine the extent of our inclusivity.
The Prime Minister added that the government has also provided indirect subsidies in various areas that people are not aware of, such as healthcare, education and tariffs. A manager of a Terengganu government subsidiary and his wife were ordered to be in remand for 3 days beginning today for alleged abuse of power and corruption involving about 5.4 million ringgit. The order was issued by Sessions Court Judge Badrul Munir Muhammad Hamdi following an application from the Malaysian AntiCorruption Commission, MACC. The 59-year-old business development manager and his wife, as well as 5 others, were picked up at several locations in Terengganu and the federal capital yesterday to assist investigations into the case. Preliminary investigations revealed the manager had given contracts and projects between 2010 and 2017 to companies owned by his 52-year-old wife, 2 children aged 31 and 34, daughter-in-law aged 34, and the 2 proxies. Investigation of the case was made under Section 18 and 23 of the MACC Act 2009. The Terengganu Health Department arrested 2 women posing as dentists during a raid in Kampung Losong, Kuala Terengganu. 2 other accomplices, however, managed to escape. Terengganu Health Department Director Dr. Muhammad Omar said that during the raid, the 2 women aged 21 were engrossed in installing fake braces onto a customer. The 2 imposters reportedly learned their skills from a friend and were offering their services at prices as low as 500 ringgit. They have been allegedly promoting their services on social media platforms over the past 2 months.
Amal ni tadi datang dari Kuala Lumpur lah. Datang ke sini membuat tempahan melalui internet dan bayaran juga melalui online secara internet. Pada hari ini kita dapat dalam serbuan ini ada 17 customer. Berarti sangat popular lah fake braces ini.
Both the suspects were released after the Terengganu Health Department recorded their statements. The case is being investigated under Section 4 of the Private Healthcare Facilities and Services Act 1998. If convicted, the duo can be fined up to 300,000 ringgit or face a maximum of 6 years imprisonment or both. 3 people perished and 2 injured in a head-on collision involving a car and a pickup truck in Labok, Kelantan early today. Machang District Police Chief's Deputy Superintendent Zulkifli Abdul Ghani, in confirming the matter, said the accident happened at around midnight at Jalan Kota Baru, Kuala Krai Dalam. The dead victims had been identified as 23-year-old Siti Nur Alia Izzati Sheikh Rahim, her father Sheikh Rahim Sheikh Abdullah 56, and mother Tengku Fariza Tuan Mat 52. Initial investigations revealed that the family, who were in a Perodua Alza, were on their way to Kota Baru from Kuala Krai when the accident occurred. The driver of the pickup truck that was on the opposite lane was attempting to overtake another car when it collided with the victim's Alza.
Daripada siasatan awal kita, kenderaan Alza ini daripada Kuala Krai menuju ke Kota Baru telah bertembung secara berdepan dengan kereta Treton. Yang daripada siasatan awal kita percaya kereta Treton ini telah cuba memotong dan memasuki laluan kereta Alza. Jadi pertembungan antara depan-depan ini telah menyebabkan pemandu Perodua Alza ini tersepit dan meninggal di tempat kejadian.
Siti Nur Alia and her father died at the scene, while her mother was pronounced dead at Machang Hospital. Siti Nur Alia's sister, Siti Nur Aminah, 21, who suffered a broken leg, and the driver of the pickup truck, who sustained a broken arm, are being treated at the same hospital. The case is being investigated under Section 41, Subsection 1 of the Road Transport Act 1987. The Malaysian Academic Association Congress MAAC welcomes the introduction of the Ill Health Retirement Scheme ASK, announced by Public Service Director General Tan Sri Zainal Rahim Seman on Monday. MAAC President Professor Dato Dr. Muhammad Idrus Muhammad Masirin said once implemented, the scheme would help to safeguard the welfare of retirees who are unable to continue their services due to health reasons. He was commenting on Tan Sri Zainal's recent announcement that beginning April, civil servants who opt to retire due to health reason will, under a reasonable scheme, receive the same benefits as those who had served until the compulsory retirement age. However, those considering to go for the early retirement for health reason scheme would need the approval from the medical board. Coming up, SymeW Plantation Q2 profit up 34.5%. Stay with us. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak hopes the introduction of Amanah Dana Anak Malaysia 2050 or Adam 50 will encourage a higher birth rate among Malaysians as the country moves towards reaching its economic maturity. He said a country that is going towards economic maturity would normally have its birth rate dropping, adding that Malaysia is now facing a similar situation.
Of course, hopefully it will encourage our birth rate not to go down too low. We have to, as we get to a matured economy, the birth rate will drop. It is dropping in Malaysia, actually, birth rate. Okay. So we want to bring it up. So those of you childbearing age, continue to give birth. That's my message, because we need the size of population.
Datuk Sri Najib said this during Budget 2018 Bersama Rakyat program at Hospital University Kebangsaan Malaysia HUKM in Kuala Lumpur today. At the event, the Premier also launched Adam 50, which was announced in the Budget 2018, as well as visited the maternity ward at HUKM and handed out hampers to new mothers. Also present at the program, with actor and entrepreneur Fizo Omar as the moderator, were Treasury Secretary General Tan Sri Dr. Muhammad Irwan Serigar Abdullah and Permodalan Nasional Berhad PNB Chairman Tan Sri Abdul Wahid Omar. Meanwhile, Tan Sri Abdul Wahid had revealed that until now, a total of 4,600 babies have been registered under Adam 50, or 14% of babies registered with the National Registration Department nationwide. The PNB chairman added that the government has also intensified its efforts to increase the people's awareness of the initiative.
Kita bekerjasama dengan pihak hospital-hospital dan juga Jabatan Pendaftaran Negara untuk memastikan supaya kesemua ibu yang melahirkan anak, mereka akan tahu tentang Adam 50 ini dan kita akan memudahkan proses pendaftarannya.
Under Adam 50, a baby born within January 1st, 2018 until 2022 will receive an initial savings of 200 ringgit via units of Amanah Saham Bumiputra for Bumiputras and Amanah Saham Satu Malaysia for non-Bumiputra, as long as the child is registered within a year from the date of birth. But the savings could only be withdrawn after the child reaches 18. The MAID online system, SymeW, has received almost 500,000 online visitors since it was launched on January 1st this year. Immigration Department Director General Datuk Sri Mustafa Ali explained that as of 21st February, the SymeW website has recorded a total of 425,972 visitors. According to Datuk Sri Mustafa, 6,053 employers have already registered, of which 1,345 foreign domestic helpers applications have been completed and registered via SymeW. To date, a total of 200 foreign domestic helper applications have been approved. Of the total, 106 have received their temporary work visit pass, 55 have been approved and made payment, while the remaining 39 have been approved but have yet to make any payment. Meanwhile, Datuk Sri Mustafa said that the foreign workers' medical examination or FOMEMA health screening process will also be expedited to facilitate applications. Employers who want to hire foreign maids can apply online through the website link shown on your screen. SymeW Plantation today announced that its fiscal second quarter net profit grew 34.5% on year, aided by higher sales of palm products and lower finance costs. According to an exchange filing, net profit for 3 months ended December 31st, 2017 was 429 million ringgit, up from 319 million ringgit a year ago. Its Executive Deputy Chairman and Managing Director Tan Sri Muhammad Bakir Saleh said quarterly revenue was also 4.1% higher at 4.09 billion ringgit against 3.93 billion ringgit a year earlier. Moving forward, he said the company expects the full-year fresh fruit bunches output to improve from the previous year as the El Niño effect tapers off. He also said accelerated replanting efforts, mechanization and water management initiatives across its operations were well underway and have shown positive results. Coming up, Hafiz Shahrin becomes first Malaysian to compete in MotoGP. Hafiz Shahrin is set to become the first Malaysian to compete in the MotoGP. He will be a replacement for German rider Jonas Folger, who has been ruled out by illness. Tech 3 Yamaha announced the Moto2 riders signing yesterday, with a 23-year-old to partner French rider Johan Zarco in the lineup. Hafiz has spent 4 years in Moto2, a tier below the top category, and will be riding a MotoGP bike for the first time. He has had 3 podium finishes in the championship, with second place at last year's San Marino Grand Prix his best result. He finished 10th overall and was set to continue in a team run by Malaysian Circuit Chief Executive Razlan Razali. Team manager Hervé Poncharal, in a statement, confirmed that Jonas Folger has decided not to race in 2018 in order to look after his health and try to fully recover. Hafiz tested with the Non-Works Tech 3 team in Thailand last week. Razlan hailed the signing as the biggest announcement and achievement for a Malaysian rider after more than 26 years of Malaysia hosting MotoGP.
And that concludes this evening's news on 2. In our top story today, PM hopes Adam 50 will encourage higher birth rate and personal savings. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon for more updates. Till then, I'm MOHANAAPRIYA. Thanks for watching.